Hey everybody, welcome in. How's it going? I don't have any sound on my Punchout yet because for whatever reason the sound does not work on my AVS immediately. An AVS is like a Nintendo, but it's a very special Nintendo that uses HDMI, and for some reason there's a sound issue. There we go. Now it's cut on. It usually takes about a knockdown for it to come on, unfortunately. I don't know why, but it does. So anyway, thanks for joining. We're going to go ahead and give Punchout another shot here. I'm just getting out my comments. I also need to disconnect and reconnect the stream avatars. Had a pain in my neck from sleeping wrong. That is just now starting to go away. There we go. Welcome in, Patty Kopecki. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining, buddy. Patty is the first one out of 5 of you to say hello. Thank you, Patty. Appreciate that. There we go. We got what we needed. Punchout usually takes a little bit of time to kind of start let's see here, for people to start getting in here. You like this game? Welcome in, Candy Cakes. Hey. Well, I enjoy this game too. Nice to have you in here. Who's all lurking right now on the book? There we go. Oh shit. Come on now. Alright. Got the 3 that I need. The name of this game is Mike Tyson's Punchout. Right. That would have been cool. I'm sure that could probably be programmed in, but it would probably have to be something that I would get with it. It'd be something you'd have to program into a what is it? It'd be something you'd have to program into the cartridge, probably. There we go. Hey, what's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing? Thanks for joining, buddy. Hey, Punksticks. Punksticks says, what's up to the nap? we go. Welcome in, Punk Sticks. Thanks for joining, buddy. Nice. That was fast. He must have been dazed from the last one. Dazed and confused. Chris Weed, what's going on, man? He left already. Hey, Punkstick, said Chris. And done. John Who Knows says good afternoon. Welcome in, John Who Knows. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. There we go. My kids were having fun a little bit ago, and they're still having fun now. They got home from school, and I made them peanut butter and jelly and on a tortilla because they love it, and peanut butter and honey. Tabby has peanut butter and honey, and so does Lucas, but Owen wanted peanut butter and jelly. But then I made them all like cheesy roll-ups, just American cheese inside of a tortilla rolled up. They love it. And then they can also have a snack or whatever if they want to, like a Hostess cake or whatever. So just a fun snack when they get home, you know, not anything too filling, but filling enough to keep them full till dinner. But then when they were done eating, I was like, all right, here's what I want you guys to do. And I made it start sounding like I wanted them to do, like, you know, whoops. I made it, was like making it sound like I was going to have them do a chore. I was like, I want you to go and get your Switches and sit on the couch for 2 hours and play. And of course, laughter ensued, and that was fun. So, because, you know, I mean, like, last thing you want to do when you get off school is have to start doing chores. So, food and relaxation. Need to rest the brain. I know that's what I liked to do when I get home, was eat something and run to my Nintendo for a little bit. My mom always knew that it was important for me to, you know, to get that downtime after school, not have to go directly into something. What's up to the nappy? Sometimes I would, though, depending on if, like, my dad was mowing the grass or something right when I got home. I'd have to get on the mower here and there or something like that. Or if he was raking the leaves, he'd ask me to come out there and do that with him. But that's never a, you know... Just thinking about that stuff right now, because I was outside earlier looking at the leaves that are falling off all the trees, and now I'm... Let's see here... My parents would be like, you ain't doing nothing till the chores are done or your homework's done. Oh, man. Man. It's like, Mom, Dad, just give me a minute to relax, damn it. Lucky I had to get straight to homework after school as soon as I walked in the door. No video games or no TV watching. Ooh. Yeah, my mom was pretty understanding. Sometimes I would get home and hop on my bike. I always said I didn't have homework. I never did my homework, too. That probably was part of it, as I would lie and say I didn't have homework. And hence why I, you know, probably, you know, flunked my freshman year and then, you know, got kicked out my sophomore year for 2 low grades and had to go to an alternative school. And then I ended up graduating. I still ended up graduating, but I just never did my homework. I hated homework. I would do it every once in a while. I think I did a lot of it freshman year. But I still did bad. I was never good at schoolwork. There's always a kid fighting over something. Let's see here. I do know the importance of school, though, and I try to have my kids do their homework, but I give them time to relax or whatever. I hated work too. I went from A to F. Yeah, I hated homework so much. I hated it. Homework is stupid. I believe they originally started homework as a punishment. Oh, you guys are getting discharged? Good. So everything's okay with her? Fantastic. Good, man. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I know what it's like to have a lady, you know, a significant other with something wrong. Right now, Corinne has some kind of thing. She feels like there's something in her throat. It's not in her throat. It's like sensitive to the touch, and she thinks it might have to do with acid reflux, but also too, she just got diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. So she, you know, we need to start making a diet based around that, or else we're gonna have some real problems, unfortunately. So we gotta start getting some kind of diet under control for that. Yeah, well, good luck with you guys. I'm glad everything was okay for you guys. So yeah, we've been a little stressed about that too. You know, if we can get her diet changed, her energy levels will probably go up, and you know, mine too. And you know, I'm trying to get away from sugar. My son is I'm watching my kiddos in the baby monitor right now, and my one kid's mad because he thinks the other one's gonna take his truck. Literally what it's about. The one is on the couch playing with his truck, and the other one's trying to reach up on the couch and get what he has. My 11-year-old, my 9-year-old, 4, 3, my and my 1-year-old are all in the living room right now, but the living room is boxed in by couches and furniture, so they have like basically a designated area that's like the playroom essentially. They're all out there right now, so I can see the whole room all the way from the living room to the kitchen and see everything they're doing. I can even zoom in and see like what's in a hand if I need to. It has a 3x zoom and 2 cameras. He's just... Hold on just a second. All right, here we go. What's up, Cameron? How you doing? What's up, Niall? Welcome in, man. I'm gonna have to go help my other one here in just a minute after this fight. Oof, yeah. That's where thyroid is lurking. Hopefully you can figure it out for her. Could the lump be the thyroid? Hey, Cameron. Homework started as a punishment. Yeah, they've just kept it going, basically. Did homework originally start as a punishment?
No, the idea that homework began as a
It just said no.
Historians believe homework's origins are more complex.
It just said no, but look, the first word is yes.
Even before the 1900s.
What the hell? How is Google going to say no, but then the first damn word is yes? Look at that. I asked Google that question. First thing Google says is no. But then the first answer is yes. What the fuck? You know where I believe I heard that was watching the Matthew Santoro 50 Amazing Facts to blow your mind. I'm pretty sure that is where I heard that, so I'm going to have to go back and fact test myself on that. But even if it did or didn't, it still is basically a punishment. It sucks. But that's freaking crazy. The first word was yes, but then it said no. What the hell? Whatever, Google. Thank you for the exclamation point notify. Appreciate you. How you doing? Oop. I got caught off guard because I'm looking at that profile, trying to wonder. I need to see how new it is. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look like a bot, I guess. It kind of does, but who knows? If you're not a bot, Julio, what's your favorite color? Pretty soon a bot's gonna probably be able to tell you its favorite color. Here we go. Alright. Soda Pop gets pretty tough. Chris Knapp with 1,000 mother effing stars, dude. Thank you so much. Man. Thank you for putting us right there. Lordy, thank you so much. That is awesome.
Oh my good goobly woobly, 1,000 stars.
Justin
Holy
Vogel said
crap.
hashtag Chris.
Thank you for the stars.
Thank you
I
so
really
much.
appreciate the stars.
Okay. Alright, I told her to go to urgent care. I told her to go on Monday. She didn't go on Monday. She didn't go on Tuesday. Thank you so much, Chris Knapp. Hard Punk says go Knapp. Alright. I will express the importance of her going even further, because she needs to go. I hated homework too. Went from an A to an F. I see 2 people hanging out on TikTok. I really appreciate you guys being there. Hope you're doing well. Make sure and say hi if you can. Hey, Chris Knapp with 51 stars. Robert Chambers, welcome in. Oh shit. Thank you so much, Chris. That is it. That leveled it up.
I think that's right.
Thank you so much, Chris. Chris Knapp. Thank you. There we go. That's awesome of you, dude. Thank you so much for supporting the show. It has it's definitely been a slow month, so I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna have a drink out of my gerbil bottle really quick. He says, you know it, bro. Gosh, for how many years now? I would say at least 5 years. 5 years you've been supporting, man. That's crazy. If not longer. Oh, shit. Like an even exchange there. I don't know how long you plan on being around today, Chris Knapp, but I was going to go ahead and give requests to anyone who did 500 stars or more. So you have 2 requests at this point. So I'll be playing this, and I'll be playing, I believe I have it for Darkwing Duck. So that will take, Darkwing Duck will take me about 50 minutes, but if you do happen to be here, after that, I'm going to do requests, but if no one requested anything, my backup plan was going to be to play Breath of the Wild. I'll be playing Dying Light tonight, if anybody does want to get in there. I know that Chris, Phil, and Fat Clat are more than likely going to play. Now, are we going to watch? Yeah, I think I'm pretty interested in watching Gremlins 3, but it'll be something that I watch later. And one more does it. Excellent. First round. Yo, what's up, Masta? How you doing? UK Masta is his name. M-A-S-T-A. I used to have a beta fish that I named Masta. Not even kidding you. Not even kidding you. And my ex at the time, she got a beta fish too, and she named her fish Conan O'Brien. And then we had a cat too, and our cat got the Conan O'Brien fish, and she made a Facebook post saying Conan O'Brien was found in the living room this morning, you know, this and that. And I was like, you can't type that. You can't. I don't care if your fish is named Conan O'Brien. You can't type that, you know. No, you can't do that. This was like 2012, and oh my gosh, that was funny. And my cat Mira got the other one too, pretty quickly. It was pretty dumb of us to not have them covered, but we figured maybe she'd leave the fishbowl alone, but she definitely took them out. And Mira was such a mischievous cat. Oh no, okay, Chris Knapp, sounds good, buddy. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming in just to support, man. That's amazing. Making it great. Who was that? Who said that slogan, making it great? Turtles. Oh, that's right. I did say that. We'll play Turtles after Darkwing Duck. I did say that. That's right. You're right. I said it. You know, I just forgot with the busyness and the, you know, it's so busy during lunch sometimes that I just forget what I say sometimes, to be honest with you. You know, I say so much during a stream, and then the stream ends, and, you know, yeah. So, ugh. Also, I have terrible ADD, so by the time I get moving and taking care of things, so much. Yeah, Gremlins 3 will be good. I just my head is spinning so fast these days. Yeah, Logan, Gremlins 3 does look good. I would be excited for that. Thanks again, Chris. There we go. Yep, Ninja Turtles the arcade game is what we'll play after Darkwing Duck and Punchout. Sean had to keep a notepad nearby to remember everything that came up during a stream. Maybe we need one for you. Like on the PC? What if we had a section in Discord? That'd be kind of funny. Things I said during a stream, and people can come back and say, hey, you said this. And I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. That's funny. That's a good idea of Sean and you. But the Discord idea might be a new, like, section of it is all. But that's not even, it's not like an original idea or anything anyway. So, yeah. My part added is not an original idea. The notepad for the stream is a nice new idea, is what I meant to say. It's kind of hard to function my brain for full conversation and chat and fight this guy at the same time, so one has to win. My focus won. That's a weird question, Meat Coffin. I'm not even gonna answer that. Someone asked, do you like whiteout? W-H-Y-T-E and then out. And I don't know why someone would ask that, other than to try to set up some kind of possibly dumb troll gotcha or accuse you of something. Saturday in my Pootie Tang voice. That's funny. Just asking if you guys know each other. It's not a big deal. I don't know who that is. Once again, it sounds like you're trying to set something up. I've been doing this for about 8 years, and I can typically tell when a troll setup is happening, because someone will try to get you to say something, you know, and then anyway, no. I don't know who that is. Oh, well, I didn't know. That would have probably been better to start with, like, there's a guy who streams Punchout as well. His name is this. Do you know him? Because the way you ask it, when you ask, do you like whiteout? I mean, I could be thinking you're asking about the product. You could be, you know, like, I don't know. It's just with no that's a no context question, you know. You need more context with your question. Do you like whiteout, the guy who streams Punchout on TikTok? I've never seen it, Jody. When I played this game as a kid, Sandman looked like, yeah, it's funny how we remember things sometimes. Man, big thanks again to Chris Knapp for the stars. That's super awesome.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you.
This ain't your first rodeo, says Jay Kells. That's right. That is right, man. You know, you kind of, unfortunately, after a while, you know, you just kind of learn what comments to be, you know, kind of a little, you know, something seems weird if it, you know, I don't know. Oh, shit. Fuck, man, I really hate that punch. It happens so fast. Oh gosh, second time would have been terrible. Oh. Hey, what's up, Ray? All right, it's okay. Funny that he had what seemed like 2 hits worth of health and he went down. Look, yeah, that's why he's so mad. You see that little tic tac? He's so mad. You see that? It slowed down the time. It stayed on 59 forever there for that punch. That was bull. What's up, Ivana? All right. I'm good, Ray. I'm just, you know, same shit as earlier. I'm just trying to be positive. Trying to, you know, I only typically allow myself to vent and bitch about once every few days, maybe, or less. I try to keep it pretty damn positive, but this morning, I think an emotional levee broke in my head, and I just needed to vent, man, because it's been such a hard month. So, you know, yeah. And I just question, you know, why this, why that, and then I just need to, after a while, you know, like it's like when I did 100% commission sales, I would have some really tough months. You know, there'd be times when I'd have the 3rd day of the month I haven't gotten a sale yet, and the guy two down from me seems like you can't lose. You know, it's like, oh man, that's the worst too, is when you, like, you know, I did phone sales for a long time, and everybody does, you know, write down when they get a sale, they write it on the board, they ring a bell, they this, they that, you know, and when you're sitting there, like, you know, getting nothing but, like, you know, bad phone calls, or basically people who are just calling to tell you they're not interested, you know, and then you have the guy, you know, 2 seats down from you who's like bang bang bang, like sells 4 in a row, and you're like, man, seriously, come on, just so it's kind of, you know, I've learned to deal with, those were some very tough months that taught me a lot of resolve. I did, you know, phone sales for years. I had some really tough months, so, but this morning I usually am pretty good about coaching myself and keeping myself, you know, going and being positive, but every once in a while, man, I just gotta fucking vent, because this is hard sometimes, you know, like streaming full-time. I've been streaming full-time for almost 6 years, for those who don't know. I'm a very small creator, so for me, staying afloat, like, as a creator is like, you know, it's like...
What did the fox emoji, say? Fofa, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Oh my
Smiley
god.
face emoji.
The cons and laws always crack me up. That's so funny. You know? So it's just... Yeah. It's just hard to keep yourself motivated and cool-headed all the time. Every once in a while, you need a good vent. I'm a very small creator, and you know, I'm always just, unfortunately, just a few bad months away from having to possibly go to Uber or DoorDash, but it used to not be like that. You know, it used to be much... Anyway, I'm not going to get into it again. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be positive this stream. Ugh. Man. Thank you so much, Ivan. I appreciate you.
Oh baby, oh baby,
yeah,
oh baby.
It's just tough sometimes.
Rocco. Mrs. Bighead.
If I could just get down what it takes to start Man. I know. Oh man, now it won't let me get up. That's bullshit. That was horse shit. I almost had him. Yeah, he definitely was pulling some bullshit. I've never seen it 12 times either. I just went 14-0 the last time I played this damn game. And the community saw it. I don't do any gaming offline. I do all my games on stream that I play. Well, fuck. Definitely not going 14-0 this time. Thank you again, Ivana. And thank you, Chris Knapp.
You are very, 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 very.
I have been a creator for 8 years and streaming. Oh yeah, I've been doing it almost 6 years full time. It is not easy, but it's very fun. Oh man. But I really sunk my teeth into it when I first started doing it. And I started on Facebook, which I think I've been on Facebook now for 8 years. Where are you a creator for 8 years? I'm guessing Twitch. Fuck. All right, we're gonna try one more time, and if not, I'll give up today. Little Mac, are you gonna let him punch on you? He's a bum. He's a bum rock. God damn it. All right, fuck it. I'm not winning today. Oh. Here we go. All right, here goes Darkwing Duck. You know, I thought I'd have a good chance at beating Tyson and blowing through the game today, because the last time I played it, I'm like, okay, I'm practiced up. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Nightshader? Welcome in. All right, we're gonna play Darkwing Duck. Well, good luck with that, Night's Watch. The sound isn't gonna work right away. Takes a minute for it to kick in. See how long it... Oh, there we go. There it is. What I would probably do is I would probably stick to like making one platform, like, I don't know. Like I would probably stick to doing like, make one platform for your ministry videos or do those as shorts and then do long gaming. I don't know. Hey, Annie. Good. I like these candy canes. It's that time of year. These long stick ones. Welcome in, Annie. How are you? See you later, Jody. Take care, buddy. Enjoy your sleep. This game was really tough for me for a long time. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that's a bad idea. Do you multi-stream, or do you try to do honestly, I've been better, but I'm glad to be here. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Andy. I hope that everything gets better for you, whatever may be going on. Yeah, I mean, one thing I definitely wasn't with my content creating was lazy. And no offense, I don't mean anything by that, but like I worked 40-hour weeks and would also do 25 hours a week of streaming when I first started streaming, and I started, building a community that supported the show around. I started in like November of 2017 and started, like earning a thing or two around like July of 2018, and then it just kind of, thankfully it kind of took off a little bit, and then I went full time around January of 2020. Actually, it was January 4th of 2020 is when I went full time. And thanks to this amazing community and ever building community, but there's also been a lot of people who used to support who don't watch anymore, or maybe can't, or whatever the case, and that's okay. Life hits hard, and I hope they come back even if they can't support. It's the games first. It's the love of the game first. Love of the game first, the conversation, then, if people want to support, then hell yeah. Let's see here. You're a garbage truck driver? That's awesome, dude. I you know what? I have a good relationship with my... Yeah, you sure can. Okay. My dad was a blue-collar worker for a long time, and, he always told me, you'll make more being a garbage man than this or that, and, I always go outside with my kids, we wave to the guy who takes the garbage away, and I always tell him, being a garbage man is a good job, the guy's real nice, we talk to him. That's great. My little sister is really ill. We found out she has leukemia today. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, there's only one thing I know what to do in that situation, and that's to pray about it. So, hey, how about we get Night's Watch on it? Night's Watch, can you add a prayer to your ministry? Can you add a prayer to pray for Annie Timberlake's sister who just has leukemia? So that's great, man. That's good. Happy for you. Awesome. There you go. I will too. Logan said prayers up. Hell yeah. You're welcome, Annie. All right, here we go. Boss time. Come on now. There we go. Got him. Good afternoon, Kevin. What's going on, buddy? Chris Knapp, see you later, buddy. Thanks again for the support, man. Really appreciate it. What's up, Harvey? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining. Annie, this game is super fun to play, but it is very difficult and very pattern heavy. It's very tough and unforgiving at first, like a Mega Man game. But once you figure out the patterns, it can be very fun. Have a good one, Chris. Hope you have a great night. Chris sent a $10 dono earlier. Very much appreciate it. By the way, when I first started full-time streaming, I had such a low cost of living, like such a ridiculously low cost of living. Like I had rent that was only $7.15 a month. It was a 2-bedroom townhouse that I had got into, and it wasn't Section 8 or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it was only $7.15 a month. And it was a guy who like didn't raise bills. You know, he didn't raise your rent every year based on, you know, property taxes or anything like that. He just left it the same. When I first moved in here, he's like, I still have people from the 1980s paying $5.20. And, you know, so at that point, he was probably losing money on people at that point. But he was always getting new tenants, so it probably equaled out. But I only had one car payment, no kids. You know, I had a dog and a cat, and you know, I was I only had a cell phone, like an electric bill, cheap insurance. So I had like a max of like $1,500 in bills a month, and I was like, okay, so if I just don't eat, or if I eat from the Dollar Tree, or you know, like I really set my sights very, very low when I first started streaming. Like I was like, I need to just make enough to pay my bills. I was averaging paying my rent from streaming at the time. And for like a year, for like a solid year, I was making like $700 or something like that, or $800 a month or something like that. And the first year it started off like, you know, 50, 60, 100, 200. I started, you know, gradually went up or whatever. And the support just kept coming in. So believe it or not, I'm not going to get too deep into the story, but I was actually married at the time, and the person was a terrible alcoholic, and they didn't believe in what I was doing at all. And I was working a job that I hated. I was selling car warranties at the time. You know, those, you know, I didn't do like the call outs. I wasn't one of the guys who was like, let's extend your extended warranty. You know, I wouldn't, you know, call like that. We received calls. And which I, you know, made myself for a while believe was better. But I hated selling those things. One of the things I hated the most is that it kind of I feel like it desensitizes you to like asking someone to possibly do something that may be a real stretch for them. You know, like you start off asking for hundreds of dollars a month, and if they can't afford it, you start, I'm sure some of you guys have talked to them where they're like, you know, well, it's this and this a month. Oh, you can't afford that? What if your car breaks down? Blah, 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 blah. You can't afford that either? Okay, what if I did this and made it lower and blah, blah, blah? What if I stretched these payments out this way and made the down payment this way, and you only had to do this much today? All you have to do is $50 a day, blah, 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 and then you pay the rest later, and your monthly payment doesn't start till later, you know, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's like selling cars, but you're selling car warranties, policies, or whatever. I hated doing it. I hated doing it. I got to the point where I literally like wanted to like unalive because I hated what I was doing so much. Because the worst thing is when I heard, "Hello, I just got this notification in the mail for a warranty." And unfortunately, watch your grandparents, guys. Watch your grandparents, watch your mothers, watch your fathers. If you have elderly parents, if you see those things, fucking tell them, you know, if you want to call it cool, let's call them together. Let's research what they say. Don't buy on the first call, you know, because they'll pressure the shit out of you buy on the first call. And I had to pressure the shit out of people. You know, it was basically buy or die. You know, that was my mentality, and it was so stressful. It was so stupid stressful, and I hated doing it. I hated the way it made me feel. I hated the emptiness that I got from just the money that I was earning. There was no feeling of reward. When Gertrude bought, you know, I talked an old lady into buying something that she probably couldn't afford, and it was a terrible feeling, and I didn't want to feel that feeling anymore, and I couldn't handle it. I was starting, it was wearing at me because I didn't want to feel like I was ripping people off. I wanted to feel like I was providing something that people actually wanted. And, you know, I've done so much. I'd worked construction, I've worked maintenance as a maintenance guy, I've worked, you know, but this was the first thing that I've ever done where I felt like, you know, I was possibly, you know, I've had people tell me that, you know, I had a pew-pew in my hand and I started watching your show and I'm still here because of you, or I was in the hospital when I started watching your show with a broken foot and you know, you got me through a tough time in my life. And so I'm actually like, you know, like I'm you know, it's just gaming, but in a stupid way you're kind of making a difference a little bit, maybe ever so slightly in someone's life, you know. But it's better than what I was doing, you know. It's better than what I was doing. It's better than, you know, than doing something that I hated. But I remember telling my ex that I wanted to stop gaming and start streaming, and her first words were, "There goes our chances of getting a house." So I was like, fuck this, fuck getting married, you know, we're married, I don't care, we're getting divorced. Like, I got divorced and I went full time. I held a middle finger up to the world. I got divorced. I quit my job. I went to 3 months of therapy to like not want to unalive myself anymore. And during those 3 months of therapy, I took a couple weeks off of work and I was like, okay, I'm going to try this and see if it works. And then I still went to therapy. I went to therapy for like 3 months, took off work for a while, and I tried doing this full time, and it, you know, and it worked. And I, like I said, I set my sights on only making like 1,500-ish a month, and then for like the past, you know, I started averaging like 3,000 a month, you know, and then next thing you know, I was having some months where I was making, you know, 4,000 or 5,000, and you know, that lasted for about 5 years, and just up until, and then I think it would still be going right now if the platform, the main platform, the book didn't have so many problems with, you know, with stars and stuff like that, because there were a lot of people who used to support who I think left because, you know, there was so many issues with the platform, and who knows whatever the reason is. But yeah, so literally streaming video games kind of saved my life. So that's why I think I had a moment earlier where I kind of just got upset and vented to my community that, you know, that this month has been really, really slow, and this year has been kind of slow. And so and you know, ever since I started streaming, like, I've had children now, and it's no one else's responsibility, it's mine. So if I have to, you know, if things don't work out doing this, I'm not going to blame anyone but myself. You know, it's not anybody's responsibility to support the show. You know, I'm not entitled to anything anyone does. I'm not entitled to one subscription that people do. It all has to be earned. You know, but I feel like I've been doing my best to earn it. And if it ever gets to a point where, you know, I'm not, you know, able to do what I want here, I will go DoorDash at night. I will do what I can to, you know, I will go get a job working a gas station at night and try to just work within the hours that I will do something. I will do whatever I have to, you know, but we have 3 kids now together and 2 of our own. And, you know, so I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad as well as a full-time streamer. So now it's, you know, I kind of met her through the comments. That's a whole nother bag of worms of a story. Brian, I see you, Captain BS, by the way. Welcome in. I didn't want to forget what I was saying, but welcome in, Captain BS. How are you? Captain BS at one point in time has supported the show very heavily, and I appreciate you very much, Captain BS. Welcome in. Let's see here. Ray said, ADD, it's inspiring to see how far you've come. Awesome, man. Appreciate that. I just feel like, I do appreciate that. I just feel like I'm plateauing, or I can't gain enough traction to start doing better than I was. And I really, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm making at least half of my income or more off of like ads and stuff like that. I'm trying to really master, like, you know, like I'm making like 2 pennies for every 100 views now on Facebook. So the more people like and share and comment on my videos on Facebook that are just like my short videos, like I just posted a Grand Theft Auto like 60-second clip earlier. And if I can start getting those 60-second clips or my photos to start making, you know, thank you, Harvey. Appreciate you, dude. You are awesome, bro. I am sure you will get more support. Harvey, you support so much, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. You've been supporting a long time, Harvey. So yeah, this morning was just a hard... I couldn't hold it in emotionally anymore, and I just needed to vent. Wait, I never put 2 and 2 together. I'm pretty sure I actually follow you on Facebook for a while. Probably. Maybe. I was ADD Gamer for a long time, and I was on XBit Gaming. And now I've been old guy ADD for a long time. You say DoorDash is super easy? That's my backup plan. Right now I have a number in my head where if my savings account reaches that point, I will go do DoorDash. You know, because I'm not going to let it get below that point. So... But anyway, I think this month will be okay. I hope. Let's see. OG ADD showing off that Darkwing duck excellence. Look at you go. Hey, it's because of you that I know this game so well. You helped me out a lot, Brian. Let's see here. DoorDash is super easy, says Logan. I was also thinking about donating plasma again. You can get up to $800 for 5 donations of plasma at this place called BioLife. I've done it before when I was in a hard place a long time ago. It's just hard for me to get out of the house because Corinne is so tired when she gets off of work. And also it makes you so tired. Like, I donated plasma years ago, and I remember I got sick from... It felt like I got sick from donating plasma because my platelets were so low. You don't remember the beard? Yeah, well, welcome in. My sister does DoorDash on the side. Oh, no. I still have the hole in my arm from years ago during 2 times a week. You do? No shit. That's great, Moses. That gives me hope, good sir. Thank you. How are you doing today? Your iron levels weren't high enough. Interesting. Yeah, it probably gets harder as you get older. All right, here we go. I used to have so much trouble with that level. Ah, you bastard. Ah, man. I was gonna let him hit me. Yeah, you know, I appreciate you, man. I hope they do, because I honestly, like, I have such a passion for doing this. I really do. And I just, when my kids are all older, I can start getting louder and longer streams too, you know. I'll have more energy more than likely. I need to do a workout tonight, honestly, and that'll give me more energy too. After the stream, I plan on doing, you know, just a short workout, but like, I'm gonna try to do maybe 15 push-ups and some of this. Have you guys seen those videos online where they show you how to do workouts where you just like swing your arms basically and do kind of like, almost like, I don't know, like a bunch of squats and stuff like that? What is Bush? Oh, is that his name? The character? Oh, does it? Death Star? That sucks. The thing with DoorDash is you have to get on a schedule for them until you do enough deliveries. Then you can do it anytime you want. Oh, really? No shit? So you have to like... Cortina doesn't seem to have to do that, Logan. Cortina seems to be able to dash just anytime she wants, because she has a Dash account and she'll just do random dashes after work and she makes a little extra money here and there. She's been really tired lately. On days when she works 12 hours, it's hard for her to get out and do that. That sounds like a... Oh, okay. That makes sense. You should start an Etsy. Oh, if you're in a slower area, you do. Okay, yeah, that might be why, because we don't have... we don't live in what would be a slow area. Between just two towns, there's 140,000 people where I live. I can dash on someone else's account. I mean, I guess we have the same bank account, we have the same address. Yeah, but I would probably need to mark that. I would probably need to mark myself as a dasher on her account though, right? Because if not, then it's gonna say Corinne's gonna be here, and then they open the door and it's me. They could deactivate you for using for that. I had to pop over. Bruce Harmeyer, welcome in. Interesting. No offense, but I think it's been so long since you've been here that I don't remember you, and I apologize. But stick around, please. That doesn't mean anything bad. I just, you know. I would not. It violates terms of service, and insurance issues could come up. Well, we have the same insurance. We're insured on all three of our vehicles the same. She could use any of the three cars in our house, and I could use any of the three cars in my house. You know, we're on the same insurance plan, and we, you know, yeah. So that wouldn't matter. We share a bank account, we share insurance, we share everything. The only thing we don't have is a ring. A marriage license yet. Watch a second. Your cars. Why are you yelling at your cars, buddy? Are you just tired? Are you a tired boy? Do the days go by really fast now? Yeah, is that right? That's right. Say that's right. That's right. That's right. You wanna go say hi? You wanna go say hello? Say, I'm Eli. Do you just get mad at your cars? Why'd you get so mad at your car? Why did you get so mad at your cars? High five. One. What comes next? What comes after one? Two. Three. One little blue fish in the water. All right. Are you ready to go play with your toy again? Are you gonna keep screaming at your toy? Yeah. Oh, mini ADD. You gonna keep screaming at your toy? Yeah. Okay, interesting. See, that's good enough. I mean, you know. Oh, Jay's low ways. You have to get blood work done every 3 months for health problems. Oh, man. Eli is a great name. My little dude's name is Levi. I had a buddy named Levi in when I worked for a restaurant named Max and Irma's. I really liked him. He was a good dude. Levi is a great name. Yep, I have Lucas, Eli, and Nathan. And then we also have Owen and Tabitha. We have one girl, and she's the oldest. We are home, thank goodness, dude. So glad you're home. He is so cute, says Harvey. Thanks, buddy. This is Darkwing Duck. Yes, Geekvania. Welcome in. I have over 13K deliveries, so I'm pretty much a subject matter expert at DoorDash. Very nice. Well, yeah, I would probably start my own account. That's neat to know, though. Good. If you or your wife does DoorDash places, make sure you have the delivery rider on your insurance, because if you get in an accident and this found you were dashing, your insurance will not cover you. Interesting. Okay. Yep, because then it's I guess it's considered like a company vehicle at that point for, you know, for the time being. I get you. Well, that's good to know. Glenn, I'm doing much better after my vent session earlier. Thanks for asking, buddy. How you doing? We're playing TMNT here in a little bit on the Switch if you want to play. There we go. I love Chippendale. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Someone must have unplugged the camera out there. Because I looked over and it was just this image. Right here. That's it. And I went out there and I'm like, that's not how he's sitting. But someone unplugged the camera out there because I noticed everything else was still. But I didn't notice that at first. All I noticed is that my kiddo was just laying still. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And so I need to go check the camera really quick to see if it's not working. Hello. How you doing?
I'm okay, baby.
Good.
I'm on my way home.
Okay. Yeah, that was scary. The camera's functioning now. Well, okay, so I looked over and I saw an image of Eli just laying still on the ottoman. And I was like, oh my God, he's just laying still and he's just looking up and he's not moving. And I went out there, I'm like, well, he's not laying here. Why is my camera showing that? And then I went out and I realized that the camera had been unplugged. So it just was on the last image that happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was really scary there for me because I usually look at the camera every few seconds. And I looked at the camera just a few seconds ago and it was fine. But anyway, and now I just picked Nathan up. But at the same time, I was keeping Eli from falling off the ottoman, and I picked Nathan up, and his little chin hit my shoulder a little too hard, so he screamed for a second. So, but he's fine now. But anyway, well, hey, since you came over to TikTok, Bruce, I'm gonna go ahead and end on TikTok because there's no one watching over there. So, come on over to Facebook. Yeah, I'm sure that probably did sound like a horror movie. This poor little guy. But you're a tough guy. You ready for a bottle? Are you ready? Are you okay now? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay now? Alright, I'm gonna go change his diaper. I'll be right back. No. Let's change your diaper. Oh. How was your day?
Good, I guess.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's make you a bottle, buddy. I'm bringing that. I think so. Oh.
What'd you drop?
Drop my phone. You are sneaky.
And not your wallet.
No, it wasn't my wallet. It was my phone. So stinky. Oh. Nathan, I'm trying, buddy. Hold on. Hold on. You're stinky and you're messy, which is why you need to start pooping in the potty. No, stop pulling away. Stop. Stop. No, I'm not. You just don't like that you can't move right now in your leg because you're trying to wipe your butt. Don't be a little liar.
Not my leg.
Okay, well, I have to, or else it's really hard to wipe your butt. Why don't you start learning how to poop in the potty? That way I don't have to do that anymore.
I need to pee in the potty.
You need to poop and pee in the potty. Poop and pee. Poop and pee. Fart. Yes. Well, you need to fart by mom. Yes, whenever you have to fart, we all go by mom.
No. Okay, Mom.
We all go by mom to fart. Can't relocate it like it. Thank you. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that. I had a phone call from Eli. Better. Oh my gosh. Literally everything just happened at one time. I had all three of their diapers were dirty, which I changed all three of their diapers. I guess an hour and a half ago, so that sounds about right, but man. Ugh. And then Corinne called, and then my neighbor called, and then like had to make Nathan a bottle, had to make Eli a bottle. Like seriously, I'm so fucking tired right now, seriously. Kids are so much work, man. Ugh. What's up? Oh man. And now Lucas is Lucas, what, buddy? Someone ate your two pop. That was from yesterday, Lucas. You ate your two popsicles. You don't need a popsicle right now. No, it's not time for a popsicle. We haven't had dinner. You need to have dinner first. You just had candy. No popsicles right now. Someone ate my two popsicles. No, you ate your two popsicles yesterday. Go throw those popsicle sticks away, Lucas. I don't know who's still here, but I appreciate you sitting around through all that. I honestly, it is very tough to run a stream with kids around, but it is what it is. You know, it's the life that I have carved out. Unintentionally. I did not mean to have so many kids. But I love them, and I will do everything I can for them. Ray said I'm here. Who's still here on Facebook? We got 8 people hanging out, but not really anybody saying anything. Who's hanging out on Facebook still? It's been 4 minutes since Danny said anything. Who we got here still? Punk Sticks, I don't know if Punk Sticks is still here. I haven't seen Phil yet either. I'm jamming, just grabbing more entertainment. There you go. Oh, had to go to the grocery store? Cool, sounds good. That works out. Glenn said I'm here. Glenn, I'm surprised you're up, brother. You probably slept a good majority of today, I guess, huh? It is definitely getting close to bedtime, because I swear the closer to bedtime these kids get, the whinier they get. They've been going to bed as early as 7 o'clock lately some nights, and I am okay with that. They're tired, let them rest. Not the older ones, but just the younger ones. Like Nathan laid down at like 7:30 last night and went to sleep. Damn! I was okay with that. Just got back a second ago, dealing with more maintenance stuff from yesterday. You got it working a bit? What, buddy? Shit! Well, Punk Sticks, it might just be us two for Nintendo. Oh, man. Calling Cortina back really quick.
Hi.
Hey, sorry about that. I tried to connect back and it got disconnected, and then I came back and started saying hi to the audience again, and now I'm calling you back. How close are you to home?
I'm about to get off the freeway.
We don't have freeways.
Yeah, we do.
It's Highway 70. It's not called Freeway 70.
It is a freeway, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's enough lanes to be a freeway.
But it costs the taxpayers money, so it's not free.
Freeways cost the taxpayers money.
No, I'm just kidding, because the word free. But no. Okay, fine. I know definitionally it's probably considered a freeway, but
I think it's also considered an interstate.
could it be considered all three?
Maybe that's why it's a highway, because it's an interstate.
Yeah. It is Interstate 70, you're right. Did you guys know that highways with, I believe it's highways with even numbers, like with 0 at the end, go east to west all across the United States, and then highways that end in a 5 go down. So like Highway 65, 75, whatever, there's a Highway 5 or whatever, they all go down, north and south. So if you ever hear like a highway with a 0 at the end, that's an east to west highway. If you hear a highway with a 5 at the end, that's a north to south highway, typically.
Yep. Oh. Now I'm off the freeway.
Highway.
Interstate. I'm so hungry.
How hungry are you?
Lots. I'm lots hungry. How are we doing on formula?
We have about we're good right now.
Okay.
Couple days worth.
That's good.
I haven't game overed on this game in a while. Fucking hell. Alright, I guess I'm ready for some TMNT. I need to practice. I haven't been playing Darkwing Duck as much.
Practice?
Yeah, I'm out of practice on Darkwing Duck.
Uh-oh.
I need to play that again in about 2 or 3 days. Alright, Punk 6, let me know when you're all hooked up.
Hyped up. Who's hyped up?
Hooked up to Manhattan Project on Nintendo, on Switch. Here we go. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thanks again for joining. Welcome. Thank you for the stars today. It seems like we have 2 star senders today. Chris Knapp with 1,051 stars and Ivana with 50 stars. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Anybody else have Ninja Turtles and want to play? If not, I'm going to go ahead and play Manhattan Project with Punk Sticks. But if anybody does want to play, I would be willing to play the 4-player arcade game and add 1 more person. So I can wait for a minute or 2 to see. I wish they would put the Ninja Turtles arcade game on Nintendo online. Yeah, because they have almost every other one on here. And it's on here, but it's just not online. It's the only other multiplayer game that's not online on this collection. So out of 7 games or 8 games that could potentially be multiplayer, 7 of them are online, which is not bad, I guess, but it is, Rico.
Oh, you know what I got? Red Bull.
Where from?
The Red Bull girls came into my store.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Red Bull Fairies. Cool. How many you got?
3.
Nice.
I have a sugar-free and a regular and a winter edition.
Nice.
I thought you might like one.
I do. Are you going to drink one?
I don't know.
I don't think you like Red Bull.
Well, I have 3 for someone who might.
Alright. I do like Red Bull. You need to hurry up and buy one? Yes. The Switch is awesome, Rico. Well, that's very awesome, babe. Alright, well, for right now, we'll start with the Manhattan Project since we don't seem to have anyone who's chiming in who wants to play, and that's okay.
Gas tomorrow.
We have a burrito in there from Taco Bell. That'll give you gas.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And also, you would get terrible gas from this. ADD could power a fart-powered car.
They make a fart-powered car. I would love one.
Yeah,
you
you
fantastic.
never be worried that you have to pull over.
No. Nope. Just go get some. Go get some Taco Bell, a black bean burrito, and fart away. I believe it has a suctiony thing on the seat to pull in the whatever it is.
The methane?
The methane.
Oh my god. No, that's really bad.
Like the other night when you were too tired to get up, it was like the fart was stinky, but you were too tired to get up, so you just dealt with it.
No, I mean, it would have followed me. It was really bad.
You guys remember that one Family Guy episode where Peter brought Meg with him? And he's like, Meg, when you get older, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with a man's fart. And so he closes the window and locks it, and lets one go, and Meg about dies.
Yeah, I almost died.
Punk sticks, there you go. You have to just start by taking a life. Once you game over, you get full lives. Yeah, it was pretty funny. We can hit each other, by the way, so try to keep a safe distance from one another.
Who are you playing with?
Punk 6.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We're playing Ninja Turtles. Oh, that's right. It's the downward move. You gotta hold down, and that's what unalives them immediately. Call it a dragon tail? What's that? Oh. When you let one go?
Terrible.
That's funny.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, I'm so tired. I've been up for a while. I had someone who got stranded 6 hours away because they went to Ohio to you know, visit family on their time off. You know, it makes sense. Just go into Ohio because they had time off. But then it turns out that on their way back, their tire shredded on the you know, when they were driving back, and they got stranded all the way in, like, basically the middle of nowhere, right?
Oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah, and so they had less people to work with today, and it made it really hard to, like, run brakes and stuff. So it was just quite terrible.
That's hard. That sucks.
Yeah. So
Those are gonna fall, Punk Sticks. Watch out.
I'm gonna go get a lasagna to pop in the oven.
There's one here.
No, a big lasagna for everyone.
Oh. Okay. We have a bread too.
Ooh, we have bread to go with it. Nice. And we can make garlic butter if we wanted to.
Yeah, we should, and by we I mean you.
Thanks.
No problem.
Wow.
What?
They have those giant buzz balls for $15.
What are the? Oh, what? Oh,
No,
well, you don't drink.
I don't, but I'm letting you know they're $15.
Is that a good deal?
I would think so. They're on clearance.
Where are you?
I just went to the market real quick.
Mm.
So,
Anybody feel free to still speak up and join the conversation. Cortinas just calls me on her way home sometimes. So, but feel free to ask her a question or ask me a question or whatever the case. And probably gonna end the stream soon and watch some dumb movie about sparkly vampires.
that he's been enjoying.
I just like Bella.
Really? No.
No, just some of the vampire girls.
Really?
I mean, that vampire girl with the short dark hair is pretty cute.
Oh, you like Alice? Oh my goodness, this Hot Wheel is a wagon.
Like an actual Red Rider.
You remember, you know, wagons, like red wagons?
Yeah, that's what I just said, like the Red Rider wagon.
Yes, yeah. It's called a dragon wagon, is what it's called. Just sometimes they have really weird.
They do. I looked last night, but I didn't see that one. Yeah, go ahead. If it's a weird Hot Wheel,
There's
get
a
it.
tow truck too, but I don't know if we have that one or not. Oh. Okay, I just gotta go get a lasagna then. What'd you play today?
I played, well, earlier today I played Mario 3 and Top Gun and a bunch of other things. I think he thinks you're still here, Punk Sticks. And then this stream I played, Punchout, Darkwing Duck, and now playing Ninja Turtles.
Nice. Cold.
What is freezer? You're in the freezer section? Oh yeah, that makes sense. There we go.
No, just cold too.
Oh,
It's really cold today, I guess. No.
I'm gonna bring you back in.
Find... Oh my gosh. They have pumpkin pie, ramen,
Ew.
and turkey dinner flavor. Cup of noodles.
The turkey dinner might be good, but the pumpkin pie, that's all
Yeah,
you.
the turkey
That-
dinner actually might be really good. Should I get one or two?
yes, let's review it. Let's do a video
Can I
tonight.
get the pumpkin one too?
I mean, how much are they?
$1. I don't know about the pumpkin one. It looks like cinnamon and pumpkin flavor. The turkey one might be good.
The pumpkin one would probably, you know, I mean, it'd make the video. Just get it, and we'll name the video "Pumpkin Pie Ramen?" ?
Okay.
And then we can try that one together.
Yeah. Maybe I am just dumb. Where are these things?
I didn't say it.
What?
What?
Did you say you agree?
I said I didn't say it.
Well, I just can't find lasagna. Texas Roadhouse mini rolls. Yum. Well, this is breakfast. This is.
Welcome in again, everybody. Stoner Gump tried the pumpkin pie cup noodles. Ah. Makes sense.
Hmm.
I like him. He's great.
Oh, there it is. So do we want Italian style lasagna? Lasagna with meat sauce? Or probably Italian style looks better.
Thanks for the choice.
Well, because it has more ricotta cheese, and the other one just is meat sauce, meat sauce, meat sauce.
Yeah, it probably would be better. I like ricotta.
There's also Mexican style lasagna.
What's in that?
It's lasagna with nacho cheese sauce, salsa made with beef, beans, cheddar cheese, and tortilla crumbs.
Might be good.
That might be a good dinner sometime.
Be an interesting review.
What?
It'd be an interesting review.
Should I get one of those too?
Not right now. It's probably $10.
Yeah, it's like 15.
Yeah, no. If I was making, you know, like let's say I could make, you know, 30 or 40 off the video, you know, I knew I would.
Then the baby, yeah.
Yeah. But
oh my gosh, they have stacked beef burrito lasagna.
Like if I was getting paid decent ad revenue off it yet, you know, like in the future we can.
Yeah. Man, they have some interesting ones. But not the 5 cheese lasagna, right? Just this one's probably fine.
I will eat whatever.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, Danny Miller was saying earlier that the lump in your throat that you're feeling could be related to your thyroid issue.
Oh, that's true.
So he said, like a swelling or a lump in the throat, you might want to start getting a hold of the doctor soon.
Oh, okay. That's true. They could visibly tell it was swollen.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who could?
'Cause that's what they said when I went to the doctor. They could tell.
Punk Sticks, you can't walk in front of me when I'm doing that, and also too, you got to stay on the outside of it so you don't get hit by the fire. Watch how I do it, please, rather than stepping in front of me. I don't mean that rudely, but I mean, you know, you're gonna lose life if you do. We will hit each other if we overlap each other. Stab back, please. You gotta be like right on the outside of it. Try it on the other one. Walk until it pops out, then not that one, but yeah. This one right here. These ones you want to stand behind.
Own the lasagna now. We should play something someday.
I agree. Try to stand more on the outside of it, Punk Sticks. Like this, watch. And Michelangelo does have a long enough weapon. Here, we'll do it one more time over here. Check this out. Here, try it on the other one. Oh, and let's get behind that thing. Get behind that thing. That's the only way to fight these guys. There we go. I'm down to play something anytime. Just a smidge closer. Ah, oh, looks like it doesn't work as well with the shorter weapon guys. Nope. Donatello or Raph or Leonardo, I mean.
All right. Ooh.
Yep, I enjoy Donatello's long weapon too.
Okay.
Just being silly.
I don't know why people think this is funny.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. All right. I'm so excited to have a big old lasagna today.
That'd be good. How many servings does it say it has?
It says it's 11 servings, or 14 servings, something like that.
Oh, wow.
12.
Wait, so yeah, that'll be enough, two servings each with maybe a side. I'll have a side of corn or something.
Yeah.
Or
Not a
green
bad
beans.
idea making a side of corn for you guys.
Right.
We certainly have it up for maybe some corn and green beans.
Yeah, I can help with the sides and stuff and the bread. How long does the lasagna take? Lasagna's gonna take an hour.
An hour and 10 minutes.
Good lord. Okay, so the last 15 minutes we'll start the bread.
Yeah. Almost watch an entire movie before. But...
If you can position yourself like right on the outside of the enemies, they won't. Most of them won't be able to hit you. The bosses. Moses says, "You silly goose."
You silly goose. So, did you have anything good to eat today? That question's for everybody, I guess.
Yeah. Good question. What'd you guys eat today? Let's see. I had an apple and a banana for breakfast, and then that Skippy peanut butter bar, which was just okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, he's so mad at his cars.
Eli?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I had a jalapeno chicken pocket.
Hang tight, everybody. Protect me on sticks. Hang.
We're glad Punk Sticks is protecting ADB.
All that because he's mad at a car that won't sit in a trailer correctly.
Oh man.
2 for $5 at Arby's. Who remembers when Arby's used to have 5 for $5?
5 for 5.
Yeah,
Nice.
Arby's used to have 5 roast beefs for $5.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that from like a million years ago.
Wasn't a million years ago. Oh my gosh, you remember that, Ray? Those were the days. Fast food places with dollar menus.
Yeah.
Cheap shirts, pants, and nice cheap shoes. Those were the days. So the taco place, the dispensary, accidentally shorted me a gummy.
What? How?
Well, there's supposed to be 9 in there, and there's supposed to be 10 in there in the pack of gummies, and they accidentally put 9.
Interesting.
Yep. So I called them, and told them, and they said, well, the next time you come up here, we'll give you one for a penny.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go up there probably tonight, I'd say, and get and buy one pack and then get the other one for a penny.
Yeah.
Thanks for the mess up.
So they're gonna charge you a penny?
Well, yeah, but I would need to buy one other thing too, though.
I see.
I mean, I probably don't have to, but I'd like to, you know, since I can get, you know, since I'm going up there, might as well. I only have one pack left anyway.
Yeah.
I get paid in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you could get 2 mushroom and Swiss at Hardee's for 2 for $5. Man, thank God people, those companies have brought the 2 for $5 back. Hello, said Ashley. Welcome in. How are you? Slash is so ridiculous in this game. One thing I loved about this Ninja Turtles game is if you were there's a lot of Ninja Turtles games or games in general that when you run out of life due to doing a special, like beat 'em ups, you can't do your special again. But on this game, they'll let you do your special as many times as you want, even if you're at 1 health. You can just keep doing your special. That's nice. So if you're on your last bar of health, just spam the shit out of your special. We should play Mario Maker sometime. We should do like just some normal levels on Mario Maker. Don't get them both, dude! Really?
Sorry.
Ah. You never get both pizzas in a 2-player game. Yeah, you're all right. Hey, Benarco, welcome in.
That car still looks like a...
The arcade game, it doesn't matter because we get infinity lives, but on this game, we don't have infinity lives. What's going on? What did you say your car's doing?
Looks like it was still on. I guess it's not. So.
It what? I couldn't hear.
It looked like it was still on, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm just carrying too much.
Yeah, if we do. Okay. All right, I'll see you when you get in here.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. If I do Mario Maker tonight, I can have people join. The last night I wanted to play solo because I was doing Endless Challenge, but what I was mainly planning on doing is if Cortina and I play, other people can join, but when I play like solo, I want to play like, I want to do the Endless Challenge of Experts, the Expert Challenge or whatever. And Punchout, just to let you know, I wasn't yelling at you, by the way. Just want to put that out there. But it was more of one of those things, like it was just a reaction, like, you know, like, fuck, no! You know, it was like just a reaction. But I wasn't yelling at Punchout, so I want to put that out there. Big thanks to all the star senders today. You can click overview and see the star senders for the week too. So thank you everybody for that. But Arco, I won't lie, man. I'm doing okay. Like, things are really, really slow right now, donation wise, for the month. So I'm kind of like just trying to do my best to not, you know, like get down about it. But I'm having a pretty slow month dono wise. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. All right, dude, cool. Well, some people take that shit personally. I don't want you to take it personally. I'm not like, yeah, just a reaction. But at the same time, yeah, leave me a pizza if there's pizza. All right, here we go. Hey, I mean, if you're oh man. Oh, fair enough. Thanks, Monarco. You know, a lot of games, it's a full-on life for falling down a hole like that. I'm glad they didn't do that in this game. Hey, babe. I'm not. I'm wanting to kiss. Happy friendship to everyone here. What's going on, Yo-Yo? Welcome in. How have you been, Monarco? Here we go. Always like this level's music. I'm excited for Street Fighter this week. Hopefully Punk 6 doesn't flake out on us. All right. Let's see, what time is it? 6:19. Gonna probably give myself some time to hang out tonight with the lady. And so I'm probably gonna end after this level, I would say. Been live for about 2 hours now. I was live for 4 hours earlier, so had about 6 hours of streaming for the day, and I probably have about 2 to 3 hours left tonight, so I'll hit about 9 hours today of streaming. I purchased the TMNT cartoon collection a while ago from Walmart. I wasn't a huge fan of the cartoon, yet I picked up as an 80s and 90s nostalgia. You weren't a huge fan of the cartoon? How dare you? I'm just kidding, Monarco. Are you, what year were you born, Monarco? I was born in 82. Was it the fact that maybe you weren't a kid when the series came out? Because I get that. Like, I had people coming in asking if I was a fan of SpongeBob, and I'm like, no, I wasn't really. You know, I'm not. I know a lot of older people who got into SpongeBob, but I think it was more of a kid show. You know, obviously it was meant for adults too, but I never got into it. '74, yeah. So you would have been a bit older when Ninja Turtles came out, so that's understandable. You were probably worried about different things, like, you know, I know in people ask me if I'm into Pokemon. I'm like, no, Pokemon came out when I was like 16, so I just wasn't into it. Yeah, I'm 43, so I'm, I think I was born in 82, so I was around 6 or 7 when Ninja Turtles came out, and you probably would have been 12 or 13. So yeah, like liking Ninja Turtles was definitely not. That probably would have been like a social death sentence at that time. Like almost like social, like, yeah, like. Oh. Yeah. Did you ever play it in the arcade? Hold on before you take one of my lives there, by the way. All right, cool. Let's see here. Yeah. All right, there we go. Because if you would have taken it there, I would have game overed. Flake out. Them's fighting words. Hopefully we can beat this boss. Oh, watch out. Nice dodging that. Yep, I was around for a bit of the arcade era, but I was around for more of like the arcade era definitely had another pop when I was younger, because the arcade was very different, a few years back. Like when I was into the arcades, there was no Galaga and Pac-Man and all that stuff and Super Mario. When I went to the arcade, I was seeing Captain America and the Avengers and the X-Men arcade game, and Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and I was even going to the arcades for Mortal Kombat was a thing. Like when you could just play. Oh man, I remember the first time I saw a Virtua Fighter arcade cabinet. Good lord, I loved the way Virtua Fighter arcade looked. Thank you for subscribing. Otto Wheeler. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would play the shit out of Tekken 2 every time I saw it. I remember when I finally had Tekken 2, man. Had it on PlayStation. Oh, that was pretty cool how we need a Tekken collection? Yeah. Yeah, that's something I can get down with. Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. Put them all online. Awesome. That's okay, I forget sometimes too. There's just like 8 bulbs in there, so it's like How much? I want to eventually change that out for something with maybe like 4 or 3. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, that was a fun stream. I've been live for about 2 hours and 15 minutes, though. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. So, do me a favor, everybody, if you can, with all these, thoughts and prayers and stuff going out. If you can, keep your hopes high for, lots of donos to come in, because this is what I do for a full-time thing, and I just want it to work so bad. So it's been almost 6 years full-time, and definitely don't want it to slip away. So thanks for joining. Hope you guys all most definitely have a good evening, whatever you might be doing. Whatever you might be doing, have a good evening and tell me about it later. Yeah, Tekken Dark Resurrection was my favorite too. Really good game. If anybody would ever want to play some Tekken, I'll totally play you guys in Tekken 6 or Tekken 7. I think those are very accessible. I would probably rather do Tekken 6 though, because Tekken 7 is nothing but specials. I hate Tekken 7 for that reason. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Let's see here. Over on... Let's see here. Man. Looks like we got up to 4 people watching on Twitch today. That's crazy. Maybe I should start going live on Twitch again regularly. Who knows? Make it so. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks for watching. You're welcome. Take care, everybody. Have a good one on Twitch. Maybe I should raid. With 4 people over there, I think I should raid. Here we go. Oh, no one's speaking English in that stream. Not that that matters, but at the same time, no one's going to be able to understand them. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody who's watching on Twitch, take care. Have a good one. See you guys later. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe I ended too quick over on OBS. Oh, well. I need to start rating on YouTube, I think, too. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a good one on YouTube. Punk Sticks, Ray.